Abuzuyama kwaba about the POG media so said that diet na sisi na sisi my Ghana political headlines ni bi and I aboa no said ba person my Ghana na was mo de echo and the eba my Ghana ya manyo semu na me say yo ene your first time out there ba aye jumadi so me so bejo subscription na wa hit notification bell no na say oh hard so that asida shonko and I be call e the amount said that da o kai ho na yebo e the daily update ayo so ye de ba aye platform so na yɛbɔ de Ryan Zimmer na kyerɛ sɛ yɛbɔ de wura ɛyɛ the special aid and as a communication team a ɔno nso moyɛ adwuma de ma ɛyɛ yɛwura Dr. Mahmood Bawumia ɛyɛ one ɛyɛ member kyerɛ sɛ n'ano ɔden yie paa ɛba no yɛwura Dr. Mahmood Bawumia communication team na ɛyɛ Miracle aboagye na kyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ ne expose bi so aba de aba bɛtɔ ɛyɛ highway no so a na kyerɛ sɛ corruption a kyerɛ sɛ ɛbrɛ a na ɔno nso ɛyɛ MDC ɛwɔ ɛyɛ ne constituency no ɛyɛ korɔ no ne kata hyehyɛ a na kyerɛ sɛ ɛno nso ɛbɔ ne ho ɛnam so ma ɛyɛ yira Nana Addo a ɛyɛ the then president the former president no ɔno nso hwɛ hu sɛ akoa ɛyɛ corruption nsi ɛbɔ ne ho ne saa nti ɔpamo no ɛde firi ɛyɛ ne MCA ɛyɛ office hɔ a kyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ right now na ɔka sɛ ɛyɛ update foforɔ asaba ɛde afa no ho ɛde firi yira Nana Addo hɔ a kyerɛ sɛ ɔwɔ advice ɛyɛ Dr. Mahmood Bawumia sɛ saa ɛyɛ Miracle aboagye no ɔnhwɛ ne ho yie na so betimi aba abɛbɔ n'adwuma ɛde ama ɔman Ghana as the president of Ghana ɔnhwɛ no yie na nyɛ saa de a ɔde asɛm paa na ɛbɛtumi nso ɛde abrɛ no abusua mɛyɛ sɛ bɛgye brɛ na yɛabɔ ɛde raya science mu da
aka nan pɛ Dennis Miracle aboagye Akuffo Addo pamo no for corruption into pamo no so oye ya pamni fra ban mu na oye DC Dennis Miracle aboagye mumbusa no now this guy will sit on TV so obeka politics that's him Amansia West Amansia North Akuffo Addo sacks Amansia South Ekuapem North DCs nominate replacement ya pamo aboagye mumbusa no 2020 ya pamo Miracle aboagye DC Kwamfo tetwa mu aboate corruption inti he thinks to say oh say onim say Bawumia mu agimi now Bawumia was say kra no if you want to get somebody to speak for you get somebody who does not have anything like corruption attached to them, somebody who can boldly sit on TV and say, you know something, you cannot tell me I'm corrupt, you cannot tell me I did a job that I did not really convince my employer, you cannot tell me I'm not competent. Aboagye is incompetent. He was sacked. The guy has no credibility. The guy does not look intelligent. This boy, Mumusano. And today, a whole Bawumia, your campaign is being led by an incompetent imposter, an incompetent liar like you. How can this guy give you power? Na Jimmy we sorry, I can't pay. Go, Okasa na no se Hausa for cap na ye de twen sala no. Oh, ox them. You don't Mahama me say Jimmy. When did you to me? Meme wa hand when are you to me? You people should put things into consideration, Obi Kano. You sit down as I am Bawumia. Okay. I want to ye na di wie no. There is about ye pe obi corrupt politician he mama chiro. Akuffo Addo pam ni wie no. Ene busa an say na say okura no kro no ntie Akuffo Addo pam o say you know something, my revocation of my appointment as Ekuapem North MC strategic. NPP needed my services. Wait. Akuffo Addo pam no say na the sack near strategic. Well, could we see Akuffo Addo so too corruption? Get off. Get out of there, dirty boy. Oh, Pamela say we. They sacked him like a thief. Akuffo Addo Pamela to say we. Get out from the office, dirty boy. You are sitting at Ekuapem North. You are doing dealings. You young boy, greedy boy. You are stealing from me. Akuffo Addo. I say sack that thing from the office. Your permanent sakuko. Now, Bawumia strategically. Instead of you to go get somebody or what reputation kakra. Somebody with a little bit of reputation. Obi hu no be fari nanim. Wait. Now nothing things buta. Oh, we'll tell you. Do you want to understand? Let me tell you. You know this boy. They say, "Share wait. Oh yeah, political ex-convict. Ya children ya pamono." Nipa bebre nim akwa we record. I see a pamo because it was strategic. Whoa, a good word of pamo because of strategy. A good word of pamo was a strategy. Yeah, sacking was it was my revocation of my appointment. Sacking of you, I'll say revocation of my appointment. Now, a dear moral right now, we also turn TV so can say, and we are ye, and we are ye. What could Bokrono may apam with free office? Tell us why you were sacked. Or say strategic. Sir, letter there the mouse say a pamono kofabrani and kinds. Prove to us. Bring that letter out. Revocation by no. Eddie my letter because appointment by my letter. I am daring you. If you say you are not corrupt and a criminal, bring that letter when you were sacked. Publish it and let's see. Dennis Miracle Abuaje Kromfo. Me say, I am daring you. Say, because of corruption in your pamuwa. Produce that revocation letter. Because if I were Juma, your pamuwa, your letter. Let us read the letter. Let us read the letter. Now we are there. Why the to the India but not TV so say or no be kind politics. Nankofo Tieno. And now we me say, Miracle Abuaje. Miracle. What I say from miracles? When you said the quote and you go, me see. So we see, and your chronuntin your pamo as an MC, will crap him not. Provide revocation a letter. No, so I dismissal letter. Let us see what they wrote in it. And I go for the town of County Free Office. I am daring you. I want to say, or your cron for into your pamo. No, prove to us that you were not a thief into your pamo. Prove to Ghana for we want to see your credibility. Miracle Abuaje, show us your dismissal letter. Say Akuffo and throw say you are corrupt. You have been involved in corruption. That's why you were sacked. Prove to us unto me nye. Oh you cron for. He should release the letter tonight. Now Akwa when in TV so I speak for Bawumia and and I'm saying one was a buta. Oh bodam. Oh we oh bon we oh bon we oh a bon we prove say as we oh miracle oh bon we you smell like a thief. You smell like a thief. You have the smell of a thief. Prove to us that you are not a thief. Okay, I'm not saying you're a thief. Menka say we now prove to us for a letter they prove to say we. Give us the dismissal letter. I am daring you. I want to prove to Ghana for say you were sacked because of corruption. You were sacked because of thievery. You were sacked because you stole from the taxpayer. You Miracle Abuaje, I am saying authority can go to any court. Prove to us your dismissal letter. See, I'm not dismissal letter. What's say case? A filthy thief like this. Okay, unyewi. Okay, Miracle unyewi. Prove to us, say, and you win pamo. Show us the letter. Show us. My own show credibility. And send or TV. So a re. Bring the letter out, Miracle. Prove it. We are saying, I say, what are Kasama Bawumia? Nanya win pamo. Bring your letter out. Bring it. Dismissal letter. Let us see. Any dirty person can sit on TV and speak today. You scrutinize him. Prove to us until you show us the letter. I will call you a thief. Miracle Abuaje, until you bring out that letter. I'm sure to Ghanaians that I was dismissed because it was strategic in the letter. Let us see your dismissal letter. Until you, Miracle, you provide to the media your dismissal letter while you were sacked as the MCE of Akuffo North. I will see you as a thief. Until you produce that letter. The day you produce that letter, I will never see you as a thief again. Produce that dismissal letter. Nanado cried to me, Pamodi. I saw you dying. If Nanado, or no, the whole world, you probably our bon pa, Akuffo to be Sàck. Akuffo need certificate. Akuffo drag Addo to be Sàck there. And the one person is a war problem. Now a serious problem. Say Akuffo a Sàck. It's a Sàck because Akuffo he represents Sàck. Akuffo he represents failure. And they say failure a Sàck. Maybe my thing to you is simple. I'm going to take you on from today. Prove to Ghana for say unyewi. Because from what I know, say opeso prove say unyewi, you show us your dismissal letter. And the information I'm picking was that you were involved in serious malpractice, corruption related issues. The president caught you and he sacked you. If you want to prove me wrong, say Adentina Mifre, show us the letter. You are a thief until you show us that letter. Until you show Ghana that a dismissal letter. You are a thief. Who born a to sell what it is so can kwasi asem. Show us. Bawumia na we Jimmy to sell obedi nim Bawumia. Nanko is smarter. Why should he allow somebody like you who is engulfed in corruption to lead his communication? Now, when a failure sacks a failure, Akuffo is a failure, and you allow Akuffo who is a failure to sack you. Hey, and your only life, who you dying be crying now.
Like you made a message so by drop like now someone subscribe to a POG Political Media so any so I drop subscription now I share enough for so and so at me a canon so who echo and the eba or my Ghana and what you say now and some to say about a free a year call do tailor or and so able to that say a year Miracle no a year say a year catastrophe project or a best in musical mindset or one of the best artists and also it's me a hard pass oh chichi corona se nipa we kasa no ho a se no betum pon de onko no ebe benefit rather say crony na so ebenya omo ho de abo omo ebra message se beto aso na eti sema and also ewe no.
Now see this, a very important story said in Brio and it's got to do with a year Okuja Tablakwa is doing. But before that, I think we should discuss this story. And the Attorney General went to the annual general conference of the Ghana Bar Association. And the Attorney General, Mr. Dominic Ayeni, accused GBA of partisanship. And the Attorney General, GBA, Ghana Bar Association, the president of Ghana Bar Association, Nikunu Eni Jogate. Jogate was one of the contestants, now person bear flag bearer for the NPP. So that woman wanted Jogate to win the primaries for her to become the first lady. She is the president of Ghana Bar Association. So you should understand. She's technically an MPP sympathizer in and out. She can't tell me she wasn't supporting her husband to win the MPP primaries. First of all, she has been compromised when it comes to her political stance. She's married to an in and out politician who wanted to lead the MPP, which was in power. But that is the conversation we'll have another time. Now, Attorney General, when he went to the event, he spoke boldly about Nyomebia Ghana Bar Association. Today, we all know, Ghana Bar Association is one of the most useless associations in Ghana. Majority of the people who are members of the Ghana Bar Association, they know that the association has collapsed, the association has no credibility, the association has become very partisan, and that the leadership of the association, they have sold the integrity of the association because most of them are aligned to politicians. Now, for a long time, we were waiting for one person to be bold, to tell us, all of us in the face, to tell the GBA in their faces that this association is a waste of time. We were waiting for somebody who was part of the association to break that news to them, for them to understand that the Ghana Bar Association is one of the most useless associations in Ghana because they have allowed politicians to infiltrate, and that their legal reasoning has become one of the daft things that we have witnessed over the years. The Attorney General today spoke, and then the president of the Ghana Bar Association, Oye Jogate Yirenso, responded here. But before, let's listen to the Attorney General, what he said. After that, remember the response from the GBA president.
We risk undermining the very foundation of our professional credibility. We must remember that our allegiance is first and foremost to the Constitution and this Republic, not to transient political interests. Over 3 decades have passed since the adoption of our Constitution. During this period, our Republic has tested and continues to test the resilience of its democratic institutions. In doing this, the Bar has played a crucial role in assisting the Supreme Court to interpret and enforce the Constitution. But outside the courtroom, the advocacy of the Bar as a professional group has lacked consistency, bringing into question its adherence to principle. Ladies and gentlemen, when in 2015, an Article 146 petition was received by the Chief Justice in relation to the former chairperson of the Commission on Human Rights and Administrative Justice, Madame Loretta Lamte, the Bar failed to speak out about process. In the run-up to the 2016 elections, the then opposition New Patriotic Party engaged the Electoral Commission in court battles over the voter identification system. This gave rise to the Abu Ramadan line of cases. Immediately upon assuming office in 2017, an Article 146 petition was filed for the removal of the chairperson of the Electoral Commission, Mrs. Charlotte Osei, and her deputies from office. The Bar saw no basis to speak out about compliance with due process. But in recent times, the Bar found its voice when petitions based upon the same constitutionally defined procedures were brought in respect of the removal from office of the former Chief Justice, Mrs. Gertrude Araba-Tokono. Ladies and gentlemen, the honest question we have to ask ourselves is, what changed? The 3 petitions aforementioned touch and concern office holders of 3 constitutional bodies critical to the sustenance of our democracy. The independence of the 3 institutions has been guaranteed by the Constitution. The 3 occupants were all women of significant repute and members of our noble profession. The 3 committees established pursuant to Article 146 complied with the constitutional procedure to the letter. And yet, the Bar found its voice only in relation to the 3rd petition. Coincidentally, the voice of the Bar amplified the voice of the opposition. The lawyer in politics must be a voice of reason, moderation, and constitutionalism. The Bar must speak out not to please governments or opposition parties, but to defend the rule of law, the independence of the judiciary, and the rights of the ordinary citizen. The Ghana Bar Association is not merely a professional body. It is a moral compass of the legal fraternity and a key pillar in the construction of our constitutional democracy. As Lord Denning once wrote, and I quote, "Justice must be rooted in confidence, and confidence is destroyed when right-minded people go away thinking that the judge was biased." The same applies to the Bar. Our authority as a profession depends on public confidence that we stand above the fray of narrow partisanship. Let us therefore be the conscience of the Republic, fearless when governments overreach, impartial when opposition agitates, and always faithful to the sovereignty of the people under the Constitution. And talking of sovereignty, we should desist from the temptation of inviting foreign interference in our internal constitutional processes. As a professional body, there is absolutely nothing wrong with forming relationships with like-minded foreign associations. Such relationships are necessary for cross-fertilization of ideas on professional matters such as standards. That is where it should end. Interference in constitutional politics risks violating the principle that sovereignty resides in the people of Ghana, in whose name and for whose benefit the powers of government are to be exercised.
PZ for Kevin, where dear brother Dawson, you been dang what happened koye. MPP for do one air chairman Kevin at Chichim, I dear channel of Kwasiakwatana with Dimatem, but Ghana who don't team Chichim. And the Attorney General Echo Ghana Bar Association for a program. And now Okotu Num 2 H3 a Ghana Bar Association say, Nyachamono Munjai. In fact, Okasan or say, a year association, our allegiance no, is to the Constitution. Na enya political party bi ana political party ana ekuobi. Into no ose since onim eye Ghana Bar Association no. Sa association de na nka omo de omo gina ho ema constitution no. Se ye be kirekirem omo boa Supreme Court omo ma kirekire eye de emram na omo hye omo kakra gina omo chi ema omo hye mra. Omo se sa nyoma ne bi intina eye Ghana Bar Association omo teye. Na ya nte ba ne se ye de ba be ye politics. Okode nim no say sir, or turn initially chair as a member of the bar or good standing from Titina on men and from 2015 a bar no started year politics. Started free a year 2015. Okay, a year Abu Ramadan in Seme Babaye, I did Dimwa, bar no, Eden Wujijimwa, Ebedu 2017. Charlotte say, Omujina so, Omumubi, started 2, Omano SC Charlotte say so, say, young Pamo Charlotte say, or say, Okabano ho na de ba ne ye ne se omo na omo start ekeka sansem no ema sambre no President of the Republic activate Article 146 original so ema constitution edi na djuma ye de pam shaloto say o se eye Ghana Bar Association sa asem ne si no omo gina ye esore ye ekasa president no ne kwan aso no efri se we gina constitution so aye the constitution ne pe. Into Obusa a Ghana Bar Association in the say, a day at the same association, Article 146 and another Akuffo Addo 2017. And the Pamo Charlotte say, the same Article 146 and John Dramani Mahama, Ejina so Eddie Jumano, the same bar no and the Asori Etia Ejo Mahama buying. Or see, Ohuni say, and
that's it. So come when I bought Eddie graduate, say POG Media, the Ghana authentic political headlines are a POG Media so pair and also submit me account now who the echo any the air bar my Ghana. As I mentioned, also subscribe to a POG Media and the and who class for my subscription now why is notification bell and our share of first so answer so at me account. So who the echo and the air bar with me so as like into the comment section now so with me adding come on. But that's it. So the my POG Media.